Okay, start.
Can we start now? Right. So, welcome to one and all for the UIT National Award, National Program regarding the UIT UE, CUET preparation and tips and tricks. So now today we are going to see the subject experts in the mathematics, physics, chemistry, and the biology. So the first section, which is going to start with the expert, mathematics expert, that is Mr. K. Muthuselvam, who is a research scholar and who is from the Department of Mathematics from the Alagappa University, Karaikudi. So based on his educational qualification, he got a good meritorious result, more than the 80 percentage in the school days as well as in higher secondary course as well as in the BSc and the MSc. In highlight one is in the MSc he got a gold medalist. In the MSc he got a gold medalist. The 84 percentage of his concentration. That is 84 percentage of his concentration. And the PhD mathematics, he is pursuing the PhD from the Alagappa University right now. In addition to that, he is a DST Inspired Fellow from the various meritorious scheme. And now he is going to deliver the special lecture for our UIT team for the CUET program. And his additional achievement is he got an internship based on the Inspire camp, as well as he is the state he done a state level workshop under the MATLAB and its application and its leadership camp for the students in Teni district, and he also done a mini mathematics training talent searching program under the Yadava College, Madurai, and he is a good mathematician. He trained talented peoples under the mathematics training talent researching program. In addition to that, he got a second prize in the state level quiz program, which is conducted by the Kalishwaran College, Sivagasi. So his best awards, which is DST Inspire Research Fellow, which is under the DST, and he got a Best Student Award from the Alagappa University at the year of 2017 and 18. So these are the educational qualification and the merits of the today's special lecture, which came Muthukumar. So now now we are going to invite the Muthukumar for a special lecture for the CUET program and what are the preparation, how to prepare and how to handle the examination questions and the tricks and tips he is going to deliver. Now the section is going to take over by the Mr. K. Muthuselvam. Sir Muthuselvam,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for introducing myself. So I am very
yes,
pleasure
please
to
take
hear
initiative.
with you. I am very pleasure to hear with you part of UIT team. Thank you very much for your inviting, sir. Thank you.
Yes, please share your part. I am going to skip also. Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
okay, sir. Okay. It is visible, sir.
No, it's not visible now.
So now, sir.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, okay, sir. Shall I start, sir?
Yes, please proceed.
So, good morning to everyone. Myself, K. Muthuselvam, DST Inspire Fellow, Department of Mathematics, Alagappa University, Karaikudi. So, in these sections, we discuss about that how to prepare and tips and tricks for mathematics of CUET, that is called as Common University Entrance Test. So before going to presentations and the discussions, I would like thanks to Universal Intellectual Trust for inviting to deliver this lecture, and thank you very much for this team. Now we discuss about the Common University Entrance Test. So first of all, we see that what is CUCED? CUCED is nothing but Central Universities Common Entrance Test. So nowadays we call this the Common University Entrance Test. I think there are 54 central universities participating in these entrance examinations. The CUCED administered for National Testing Agency. National Testing Agency is only the administer the CUCD test for admission to UG programs across the country. The Central University Common Entrance Test to provide admission into different courses in this university based on the scores obtained in the entrance exam. The applicant are given admission into this program after this CUCD 2022 counselings. So these are the common entrance test for all over India. So where using university participate, you will visit the website for NDA. So next we go to what are the eligibility criteria for these entrance examinations. So CECUT 2022 eligibility criteria may be vary for different programs. The lot of program is that not only the arts and science, engineering, medicine is also there um, in these examinations. So the candidate need to check every participating university's eligibility criteria on the official website. So every university have their own eligibility criteria. So you need to follow the website for these universities. For those universities for the participate in these entrance examinations, only the candidate with Indian citizenship can apply for these examinations. So, what is the qualification? 10 plus 2 level examination or equivalent qualifying examination from a recognized university or board are eligible to apply for integrated and undergraduate course in these entrance examinations. So, candidate need to have the bachelor degree for recognized university to be eligible to apply for postgraduates through the entrance examinations. So the candidate should not be older than 19 years for undergraduate courses and 25 years for postgraduate student courses. But this age limit will be different at universities. So we will need to check that website for this for you have to apply these universities. So for UG courses, general category students should have the secured at least 50 percentage in class 12, and candidate belonging to SC/ST candidates should have the secured 45 percentage in class 12. In addition, they should have studied physics, chemistry, mathematics, or biology as compulsory subject, depending on the course they intend to apply for this. What are the course you would apply? You should be studying in the 12th level. So these are the eligibility criteria. So next we have to the language pattern. There are pattern will be the four sections, the two language sections and one general test and one domain of specific subjects. Thus are the four section is there. The section one we have the 13 languages. The 13 languages are given in this slide: Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Gujarati, Odia, Bengali, Assami, Punjabi, English, Hindi, and Urdu. And section B 20 language is there. These are the 20 languages. So any one of the language may be chosen different from these sections. So you have to choose that languages in section B different from section A. So each language there are the 40 questions out of 50 to be attempted. So time will be the each section will give the 45 minutes. So next we go to for the section 2 and section 3 patterns. Section 2, there are 27 domain specific subject being offered under these sections. The candidate may be choose a maximum 6 subject for these domains. The total question is 40 out of 50. The time will be given for 45 minutes. So section 3 for each undergraduate programs being offered by university where a general test is being used for admissions. So this general test is contained that 60 question out of 75 to be attempted. The time will be given for 60 minutes. So these are the section 2 and section 3 patterns. Carefully we have to choose and what are the subject you have to choose for these universities or what these applicable universities. So next we have to go how to choose the subjects. So candidate can choose here two languages plus six domain subject plus one general test. These are the one way. So another way we have to choose three languages plus five domain specific subject plus one general test. These are given for flexibility of students being provided to help a candidate apply for many university depending on their eligibility conditions. So these 27 subject out of which a candidate may choose a maximum six subject. Maximum six subject. We have choose four or five subject is also. Now, what is the type of question papers? The question paper only the type of multiple choice question, objective type only. The mode of test is CPT test, that is called computer based test. The further update you have to visit this website for CUCD, SAMA, RTS.ac.in. These are the basic idea how to apply for CUT and how to choose the subject, what are the pattern of the examination. So further update you have to visit this website. So next we have to for this section is only concentrated for mathematics only. Further we have to update lot of subjects also coming up days. Um, what is the mathematics? Mathematics is very important core of this particular entrance examinations. How to study this mathematics syllabus? First of all, I give that very important topic for this mathematics syllabus for UG undergraduate program only. So undergraduate program is very simple to clear. It is very easy to clear. Particularly, we concentrate on important topics. So that's why we conducting this event. So first of all, it's algebra and calculus and integration and its application, differential equation, probability distribution. These are the very important topic of mathematics for this entrance, particular entrance examinations. First of all, how to study, how to prepare. That's a question will be arise for every students. The mathematics is one of the easiest subject to practice the entrance examination and to secure the high mark in entrance examinations. So clearly, we have the tricks and tips are there in this mathematics. First of all, we have to show the question purpose, how the patterns are given for these entrance examinations. According to that, you have prepare for the study material. That's one way. So another way, first of all, you go to the syllabus for the CUCD examination. What are the given syllabus is there according to buy the study material for that. That's another way. So first of all, buying study materials, how to study, that's the question will be arising. So first of all, we say that algebra. Algebra is all of you studied in 10 and plus 1 and plus 2 also. So basically, you cover that NCRT syllabus book is very easy to clear that examinations. All the subject you cover all the subject for NCRT book. It's very very helpful to clear these entrance examinations. First of all, algebra. We have to see first algebra. The algebra, what are the topics are important? Matrices. First matrices. So every subject, every mathematics subject, first given chapter 1 for matrices. And given types of matrices. There are 26 type of matrices is there. So you need not to study all the type of matrices. Particularly is to study the what is equality of matrix, transpose of matrix, symmetric and skew symmetric of matrix. These are very important matrices types. You need to study we need to study what are the properties of these matrices. That's a very important. So what is matrix? Matrix is nothing but m by n matrices, that is called the m row and n columns matrices. So I will write that is m by n matrices. So there are m row and n column matrices. There are matrices, there are 26 type of matrices is there. 26 type of matrices. Particularly we studies the equality matrix and transpose of a matrix and symmetric and skew symmetrics. So what is the equality of matrix? How to study the equality matrix? I given the two matrices. A is one matrix and B is another matrix. How to say these two matrices are equals? The two matrices have the same order or dimensions and corresponding elements are equal. Then we say that two matrices are equal. So example, we given identity matrix 0, 1 and 0, 1. And this is called as the A matrix, and another we call as B matrix. What is B matrix? 1, 0, 0, 1. Suppose this order will be same, that is the 2 cross 2, 2 cross 2 matrices. So corresponding element are equal. A11 will be equal to B11. That is called as the first element of these matrices. So corresponding elements are equal, and corresponding element A12 and B12 are equal, A21 and B21 are equal, and A22 and B22 are equal. This matrix form is called as the equality of matrix. To study the properties of equality of what are the properties we have to is there in equality of matrix. First need to study that properties. What is transpose of matrix? Transpose of matrix is nothing but we given the A is one matrices, we get interchange the row and columns. The 2, 1, I think 3, 2. What is the transport of this matrix? We get A transport is nothing but 2, 1 and 3, 2. So these are the transpose of matrix. The symmetric matrix arise from transport of matrix. Suppose A equal to A transport, we call it as the symmetric matrix. Another A transport is equal to minus A is we call this symmetric matrix. So what is the important properties of Q symmetric matrix? The diagonal element are 0. That's very important. Diagonal element are all 0. So from this, what is we can say that trace of matrix is another important topics. The symmetric and skew symmetric. What is the trace of this skew symmetric matrices? Equal to 0. Because of the main diagonal element of 0, the trace of matrix is nothing but addition of these main diagonals. So okay, these are the important one of these matrices. Suppose 1, 0, 2, 3. What is the trace of these matrices is equal to 4, because the diagonal or addition of this diagonal matrix. So that is called the trace. Okay. So another one important property is called as the suppose A is a symmetric matrix. I given some one matrices I will given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The symmetric matrix and skew symmetric matrix all are square matrix. That's a very important one of the concept. So if it is square matrix, we can say that symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. If it is not a matrix, is not a square, we cannot talk about the symmetric and skew symmetrics. So this is the matrix are given 3 cross 3 matrices. Okay, this is the 3 cross 3 matrices. Then how to say that this matrices is called as that what is called this matrix, what is called as that trace we get at the main diagonal. This is the trace of the matrix. Suppose if it is not a square matrix, I think 2 cross 3 matrices is given. So we cannot say that this matrix algebra of matrix, because algebra matrix the corresponding element corresponding column equal corresponding row. That's our we same will need we get the multiply by the two matrices, otherwise cannot be defined as. So algebra of matrix means nothing but addition, multiplication and subtraction. These are the things of algebra of matrix: addition, subtractions and multiplications. So division is also there, that will be apart from this is not here, that's will call the inverse of matrix is also there. So algebra matrix is nothing but if two matrix we have the addition of two matrix and multiplication of two matrix, what are the matrix are given. These are the algebra of matrix. Algebra matrix we have to study the properties, simple properties is there. So we go through this some books. I also finally I give the reference books for this entrance examinations. So I forgot one thing. If I have the some question is if A is given that 3 cross 3 matrix, What is power a power n? A power n is symmetric or not? That question will be arised. So if this properties is that A is symmetric matrix. Suppose A is symmetric matrix. It is not symmetric. Suppose A is symmetric matrix. We have the A power n is also symmetric matrix. So symmetric matrix is nothing but cat 1 2 2 1. Suppose A is given in this type of matrix. What is the A transpose of this matrix? 1 2 2 1. So A transpose is equal to A. Therefore, this matrix is symmetric. So what is that A? If A is symmetric means what is that A cube? That question will be arised. So by using these properties, if A is symmetric, A power n is symmetric, then n belongs to positive integer. Okay, so a power 3 is also symmetric. This type of you have to study. So you study the properties and what are the tricks is the trick is that properties. Suppose a is symmetric, a cube is symmetric or not. The question will be arrived by using that above property. Easily we can say that a cube is symmetric. So that's way we have to study it. So next we have to what is determinant. Determinant we have to study up to 3 plus 3. It's enough for these entrance examinations. So determinant, all of you know that if have the what is the determinant of 1 2 2 1, all of you know the determinant 1 minus 4. We had minus 3. So this is the determinant of matrices. We have to up to study for 3 plus 3. It is enough for the entrance examinations. What is inverse of matrix? Inverse of matrix, first we have to find the adjoint of A. Adjoint A. First we have to find the adjoint A. So I will erase it all the things. So inverse of matrix, we have to study that first adjoint. How to find the adjoint of matrix is all the given in the book of NCERT syllabus. We have to study that how to find the inverse of matrix. What is the formula for inverse of matrix? That question will be arised. So what is that? Okay, what is that inverse of? First, we have to the determinant of the matrix. Then we have to find the adjoint of this A. This we have to find that inverse of that matrix. So if determinant of A must be not equal to 0, is very important topic. That determinant of A is non-singular. So then we talk about that inverse of matrices. So generally we have to study our groups. I think algebra, the 12th students all are study the groups papers. The groups papers all have that what is group, what are the properties of satisfying the condition for groups. We have to study that. Also important for the entrance examinations. So this is the main topic for this algebra. If it is thorough, it definitely we have attended that some questions. I have to 10 questions or 5 or 6 questions. We have definitely we have to attend. So basically, you have to study what are the properties of these matrices and what are the simple properties of algebra matrix. Because of addition of two matrices is additions, the multiplication of two matrices is multiplication. When we the multiply these two matrices, how to determine the 2 cross 2 matrices and 3 cross 3 matrices, the inverse of matrix is exit or not. These properties are the very important. So another one that skew symmetry matrix, the diagonals are 0, and how to trace off that matrix. These are the very important topic of this algebra. So if it is thorough, it is very well in algebra. Because you are becoming strong in algebra. So next we have to for the calculus. Calculus is very important for your further upcoming studies. So in UG, if you are selected for CUCT examination, you have to study the calculus for these UG courses. So what is that higher order derivative? What is the increasing and decreasing function? What is how to find the maximum and minimum for these functions? Suppose what is the order of differential equation? I give you t square y divided by d square y divided by dx square plus 2y equal to 0. So what is the order of differential equations? Order of differential equation is 2, highest derivative occurring in these differential equations. How to find the degree of differential equation? The power of the highest order of derivative is called as the degree of differential equation. These are the basic idea for the differential equation. First, we have to study the what are the basic idea for calculus, algebra, and also called the differential equation, integrals equations. These are the basic. First, we have to study the basic idea for this subject. Then we concentrate on the some question papers and previous year question paper we have to solve. These are the enough to clear this entrance examination. It's a very if you are planning to study this subject, and you have to study that notes on that important points. What are the properties are given? That's a very important. Now, some examples are given. So, how to find that increasing and decreasing equations? So, increasing and decreasing functions. If we are given the some differential equations, uh, suppose I will given the some differential equations. I will given some differential equations from y equal to function given y equal to suppose 2x. That is a simple function. First, we have to find the derivative of this function dy by dx. What is called 2? The 2 should be greater than or equal to 0. Then the function is called as that increasing functions. So, if derivative will be called as less than or equal to 0, the function will be called as the decreasing functions. These are the simple examples. So, these are the simple idea for this increasing and decreasing functions. So this is the basic idea. The question will arise how to ask the questions. They given the large function 3x square plus 2x plus 7 plus 2x, here x power 4 2x cube plus 7x square plus 8x plus something some constants 2 equal to 0. So how to find that maximum increasing and decreasing function? This function is decreasing or increasing function. That's how the question will be arised. So similarly, we have to define the maximum and minimum function. Maximum and minimum lot of derivative test is there. There are two tests is there. The one is that first derivative test. Another one is that second derivative test. First derivative test is applicable for that theoretical oriented. Then the second derivative test is very useful for the problematic oriented. Suppose we I given the some example of 2x cube. I written some one example here. 2x cube minus 3x square plus 6. This is the given function. So how to find that maximum value and minimum value for this function? This is a very important question for that every entrance examinations. So here that. Okay, they given the function y equal to 2x cube minus 3x square plus 6. 2x cube minus 3x square plus 6. So how to find the maximum and minimum value of this function? First we have to find the derivative of this function. First derivative dy by dx, that is called, what is the value? 6x square minus 6x. Then we have to find the critical point of these functions. So how to find the critical point? Y dash is should be equal to 0. That is y dash is nothing but dy by dx. So what is the value of this 6x? It should be is equal to, what is the value? X minus 1. So equal to 0. So V x value is 0 and 1 are critical point of these functions. So now we have to substitute for x equal to 0 and x equal to 1 in second derivative. We have to find the second derivative of these functions. What is the second derivative of these functions? 12x minus 6. 12x minus 6. So first we substitute the x equal to 0, we get equal to minus 6. Substitute x equal to 0 in these equations. Okay. So we get x equal to minus 6. Minus 6 should be less than 0. Therefore, the maximum value attained at x equal to 0 for this function. Maximum value attained x equal to 0. What is the minimum value? Suppose x equal to 1 we substitute. We get the answer is positive. It should be greater than 0. So minimum value attained at x equal to 1. Okay. These are the minimum value attained at x equal to 1 and maximum value attained at x equal to 0. This is the one of the method to finding the maximum and minimum value for this given function. Okay. Next, we have to find out the integration and its applications. Okay. Integration and applications is main thing. It's calculate that area of region under the curve. Suppose the integration is nothing but if we have that form, suppose we have to find that area of region under the curve, this curve, under this curve we have to find that some methods. Okay, that will be very helpful to solve that integration equations. So suppose very simple function, suppose integration is we also call as that antiderivative. Okay, so suppose I will d by dx of 2x plus 5. We get the answer is 2. If suppose 2x plus 7, we get the answer is also 2. Differentiation with respect to x. So the constant will be vary. So we get 2 answer, we get is also 2 answer. So this is the differentiation. What is the integration? Integral of 2x into dx. We get integral of 2x into dx. We get answer is 2. And what is that integration of this? X is 2 into x square divided by 2. So we get x square plus c. So c will be constant. Example for if we had to integrate for 2 dx, we get the answer is 2x plus c. What is c in this differentiation? 5 or 7 or 4 or 6, anything is there. So this c will be the constant for arbitrary constants. So all of you understand? Suppose we had integral of 2 dx equal to answer, it should be that integration is 2x plus c. This is the your integration answer. So here, what is that? Here differentiation is antiderivative of this function. That is called that integration. What is the differentiation here? D by dx of 2x plus 5, we get 2. What is the integration of 2? We get 2x plus c. The c will be 5 or 7. Anything is there. T will be 5 or 7 for these equations. So that's why we'll put the c for here, integrations. So this is a simple idea for integrations. So how to find and evaluate that infinite integral? What is infinite? What is definite? First we have to find that infinite integral.
Please.
First we have to find that what is infinite and definite integrals. So what is infinite integral? Infinite integral we don't have that upper and lower limit, but in definite integral we have that upper and lower limit. For examples, so for example here For example, suppose we have that integral of x cube. What is the formula? We get x power 4 divided by 4. Suppose it is the infinite integral. Suppose we have the limit, upper limit is 1 to 2 something. What is the value of that x square x into dx? Yeah, x into dx. What is that value of this x square divided by 2? We have substitute that upper and lower limit for this integration. We get the answer is should be is equal to 2 minus 1 by 2. We get answer is equal to 3 by 2. This will be that definite integral. This will be called as the indefinite integrals. In the NCRT book, lot of methods will be given. Examples. I will given one of the another one example. How to study that example. Sorry. Okay. We have to study. Um, One simple examples I will given for changing of integration or substitution method. So very important property for limits. First we talk about the limits of your functions. So it is a very important topic. This lot of question arise for the entrance examination. This is must be covered in the integration calculuses. So the students are must be thorough with limit of functions. So I will give some important limit of suppose limit of x tends to a, we get formula for x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a. What is the answer for this function? We get simply the property will say that n into a power n minus 1. So first we have the simple function. How to solve that complicated function into simple functions? That's why very important for that every entrance examinations. So otherwise we need to study the properties. This is the one important properties of the limit of your functions. Okay. So what is the form? I will give the some example. Limit of x tends to 1, we get x cube minus 1 divided by x minus 1. We substitute this formula, we get easily, we get the answer. What is that? 3 1 power 2. 3 1 power 2. We get answer is should be equal to 3. That is the very important. This is the very easiest tips. We will arise the only the 1 minute or 1 seconds. We have to thorough the properties. So otherwise we need to solve this type of integration by using the UV method or anything method. That's how the method is very complicated. So if we thorough the properties, we simply with apply the properties, we get the answer. That's the way of studying for the entrance examinations. So next we go to the differential equations. Already we see that order and degree of differential equations. So formally solving the differential equation, the variable separable methods. This is very important method for that differential equation. It's a basic method. It's very important. The lot of method is that homogeneous method is there. How to find that exact equation for the given differential equations, the integrating factor of the given differential equation, how to solve the linear differential equations. Linear differential equation dy by dx plus by equal to q. What are the Bernoulli equation? That lot of differential equation there. So differential part you should cover the continuity and differentiability, tangents and normal, solving first order differential equations and variable of separable methods, and uh, and also exact equation, exact differential equation. These are the very important topic for differential equations. To concentrate these two method, we easily get the mark in mathematics. We easily score the mark. We thorough these two chapters, we easily get the mark in above average. I think 20 plus or 15 plus. Definitely we get thorough these two, and also algebra. This topic will be covered. Definitely we get uh, out of 50 questions, we have sorry 40 questions. We definitely we have attended the 50 plus questions, 15 plus questions. Otherwise, 20 maximum 20 question will definitely easily we can attend thorough this algebra and integration and differential equations. So otherwise, you have to study easily. We can attend the 20 questions, study the properties, what are the properties is there, and how to apply that properties that are main important for this entrance examinations. Similarly, we have the probability distribution and also linear programming is there. So binomial distribution, random variable and probability distributions, variance and standard deviations. We know that variance and standard deviations. What is the random variable? When random variable is nothing but set of all outcomes from the random experiment. So if we toss the coin, will arise that get or dial. So it will be random experiment. If zero will get and one will be tails. So these are the random experiment arise the random variables arise from the random experiments. Set of all outcome, possible outcomes. So that is called random variables. We have to memorize that what is the formula for variance and standard deviations of the random variable. And also we study the distribution. A lot of distribution is there. Binomial distribution, normal distribution, Poisson distributions, and cumulative distribution, probability density functions, probability mass functions. In lot of area is that it should cover the probability in cover. Detailedly, we can visit the website for CUCET for undergraduate in NDA website. So we will give the detailed syllabus for that mathematics. So and how to prepare. So actually, first we say the syllabus. Syllabus, you have to cover the entire syllabus for that. What are the topics are given in the entrance examination syllabus, and according to syllabus you can find for the materials. So that's one of the way. So what is practice regularly, and then will be easily we can idea for that appear for entrance examinations. So you solve the sample papers, that is called the previous examination question papers, and take online mock test. That will be very useful to confidence level will be increases. So practice is must important. Next, time management. If you automatically practice well, time management is automatically come. So if you practice well, time management will come. So one of the I will advise to the plan and prepare for timetable. Timetable is very important for that every examinations. So it will be very helpful to effectively and perfectly to manage the time for your examination during the examinations. So time management is very important. You have to solve that daily some question papers. That will be very helpful. So keeping record. Why we keeping record? You have improvement. You have to improve day by day. So if today we have to solve the 10 questions, I will record in 10 questions I have to solve today. So tomorrow definitely we have to solve the 20 questions. That is the keeping improvement of your progress. That is very important for the keeping record. So priority. So if you are weak in differential and integration calculus, first you have to thorough it, become strong in that subject. Then we go to for that other subject. What are first we have to identify that which subject I have to weak. So thorough it to become a strong for that subject. That will be given for priority. So revision daily we have to revise that what are the questions we have to solve, what are the topic which I have covered. These are very helpful to remain all the things in that examinations. So revision is must. This these are the things are very important. Means revision is must very important. Must be important. So this will be covered if revision is do not cover the revision for all the syllabus. It is not useful. So revise daily at least 1 hours. What are the study? Today we have to study 10 hours means at least 1 hour or 2 hours to revise the things. That's very helpful for your remain all those things. Okay. Next, these are the reference book for your entrance examinations. So specific subject we have the what are the subject we have to choose physics, chemistry, economics or accountancy. What are the subject you have to choose? Cover the NCERT 11th and 12th class. That's enough. So also these are the things for that general awareness, general knowledge test, and analytical ability test in English, the grammars. These are the things, mathematical skills. These are the area. This RS Agrawal is very good for your aptitude. So you have to buy this book and prepare well for the mathematical skills. So I think my idea is to go through your specific subject for that NCRT 11th and 12th. It is enough. Okay. So any questions is there? So nothing question is there. I will conclude my presentations. And thank you for all giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Muthuselvam. We will publish this video in our YouTube after editing some contents. Okay.
Okay, 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 sir. Thank you very much, sir,
Hello.
for your
Okay. Okay.
inviting to me.
Thank
Sir. Thank you, sir.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So shall I leave, sir?